It's a weird way of considering a Tootsie Roll. You could always think that, oh, maybe there's a chrome mode, but he threw his head forward and rotated backside out of that. The handle was there, actually. I don't think it was the cable moving around. It was just a blackout on that last handle pass.
Camille Charot, let's go to the next riders from France. Allez Camille, on est avec lui. Il nous a fait un super run ce matin, il nous a tout rattrapé. On croise les doigts pour que ça se passe bien. Normalement, il n'y a pas de raison.
So there was a good amount of frustration on the face of Alessandro D'Agostino right there as he walked in. Same with Louis Eggeriggs. We know they got way more in them than they've just shown us. I mean, that's the harshest thing. We've said it before. We'll obviously continue to say it as long as contests are around and we are commentating them. That it's one thing getting beaten when you've ridden your absolutely best. It's another when you've done less than your best. Camille Charot starting off, loving that tail grab.
On the chrome.
Yeah, man.
Great. Transfer to 7.
Yeah, 270 on, locks it in, stays that way, pops back out the same way, showing supreme control. Same again on that. He gets the lock in, get good connection after that front roll.
Yeah, he put the grab.
Big, long into the transition, high up that wall. 3-1, back move after that, sorry.
No!
Did the oh man, that's going to be a rerun potentially from that point.
Yeah,
so if you look
up,
up,
the cable, no?
So at this point, obviously that is equipment faulty. So the rope is just
the problem
snapped.
is the cable, no?
So the rope, not the cable. If we look,
the rope.
So at the moment, you guys can't quite see, and if our camera crew could just wiggle around and maybe go up to that handle, hey, this is just a freak occurrence. Sometimes it happens. It's a one-off, and just sometimes.
That's crazy, man. I can imagine the rope.
I mean, I've been riding a long time, and you go to cable parks, and they use these lines day in, day out. All of these lines, all of them, they would have been checked in and out. Before use for this competition. There's no doubt about that. This park is run well, it's run smoothly, it's run safely. That is a freak occurrence. Now I wonder, just potentially, previously a line got caught in the carrier, and that happens sometimes when a rider falls on an air trick just before the engine tower. They hold on for dear life, it pings and it pings up into the carrier, and that's when it can get snagged. Now, in a rush to try and move things along, they would have pulled that line out. Maybe that line went back into the lineup of lines in the magazine, and they didn't realize there was a snag in it. Luckily Camille Charot, he's good. It was a fall into the water. He's taken plenty hard falls than that. The call right now will be, does he start his run from that same point? Or does he start the run altogether? Because it was a very distinct point from where it happened. He can just, as soon as the carrier clicks that corner, he can carry on with his run. This is down to the judges and the officials at this point. He will definitely get a rerun regardless. He'll get out there again. It's not finishing there because it wasn't his fault.
Alors on va savoir s'il faut que Camille recommence son run puisque la corde vient de casser. Donc vous n'avez pas pu le voir sur le live, mais la corde vient de casser au niveau de son tricks, là, c'est pour ça qu'il est tombé. Donc on ne sait pas si le run, il va devoir le faire. Il a un rerun, c'est sûr, puisque la corde a cassé, donc ça c'est le matériel. Et il va devoir, on ne sait pas s'il va devoir recommencer tout le run depuis le début, ou alors s'il n'a pas le droit de faire des figures au début du run et qu'il doit reprendre juste à la figure sur laquelle il est tombé parce que la corde a cassé. Donc voilà, toute la problématique est là, mais dans tous les cas il repart. Et c'est pas de sa faute, il était super bien parti. Et c'est dommage que la corde est cassée parce que je pense qu'il était vraiment bien dans ce run. Mais on voit vraiment qu'il tombe et c'est pas de sa faute. C'est vraiment de la faute mécanique, la corde qui casse quand on est dans sa coupe, on n'a pas le choix. On est obligé de tomber, on n'est plus accroché. Donc. Voilà l'explication en français. Et Camille donc va repartir pour ce repêchage. Rerun for Camille Charot.
Yeah, we'll soon see as to whether he has to do the whole rerun by the fact that he'll start his tricks either at corner number 3 or just cruise in a straight line to corner number 4 and wait for the carry to click and start his run from there. So a little unfair. Luckily, it's in his first run, so he's got time to gather himself, just get a little bit of a breath back.
He's talking with his team captain, Hugo Charby, about what he is supposed to do or not. All right. Il risque peut-être d'avoir un peu d'appréhension justement pour son run. Je croisais les doigts pour pas que la corde recasse à nouveau. Camille Charot qui met des coupes très très fortes, donc il est très puissant dans ses coupes et voilà, enfin, le défaut était dans la corde, il n'était pas dans le rider. Allez, c'est reparti pour Camille. OK, rerun for Camille Charot.
And I think Team France and the French community here on the shore who turned up in a good number to just watch this event, because it's not all wakeboarding crew, some new faces being introduced to the world of cable wakeboarding ahead of the potential rather large event here next year. I mean, there's a lot of big sporting events going on here next year. Why not add wakeboarding to it?
Yep.
So we don't know at this point. We don't have direct communication with our judging team or our operational crew down on the start dog. Maybe something to think about the next time.
Let's see what he's gonna do. He got all the information already in mind.
Yeah, he's going straight into full rerun.
Okay, full rerun.
You know what?
Same.
If he managed to lock all of this in as good, ideally better, full power to him, because that could really mess with the rider's flow and their state of mind. See, that's where it's annoying for him, because that was not as good.
As good as the first one, yeah, for sure. Okay, this one is okay. You request the crew to make some noise, man. Make some noise on the bank. Okay, same. Now I hope the rope is gonna be okay. Yeah, the rope is okay.
Belair, Indy Belair. Oh, Belair to blind.
No way. Kicker.
Backside 7, we're thinking.
Yeah.
Hey, it's still a pretty tight run. He's going to be annoyed by that first feature, that rail hit. But you know what? This is tidy. That was a full pull right there.
Last trick. Only on burst like to burst.
Yeah.
50-50.
Hey, he's going to be annoyed. But you know, here's the thing. Sometimes things happen in a contest that nobody can really account for. And it is a little bit unfair on one rider. But what can we do? Camille is a good enough rider to get out there and ride through it. He did a great pass. It's not going to be a winning pass, I do not think. But he's got a second run. See, that's why he's annoyed. Right there, that run. Everything else was just as good. Maybe that wasn't quite as good.
Yeah,
this was, though.
Look,
that definitely was. Yeah. The back mobe was, and then obviously from that point onwards, it was all a bonus.
Everything is okay. Just maybe on the backside 7. No, not so much. Big applause for Camille on the bank, man. With the crew, with the crowd. Awesome. Premier, first. He's first, man. Camille Charot, premier de cette finale après le premier run.
If he's frustrated at his ride and he's just come first, then the second run is going to be storming.
Imagine.
I'm not going to lie, I feel really weird holding an umbrella here, Phil, but that's okay.
You look like... don't take a picture.
Who's this weird English guy holding an umbrella for no reason? Yeah, exactly. Go on, please take a picture.